Hey, it's Roger. I'm on location right off of Tilley Morris, very close to 485 and Providence Road. This is the most amazing video tour you may have ever seen from me. First of all, we're looking at some unbelievably gorgeous trees right off on the side yard. You've got an outbuilding and a detached garage. And then you've got an 1840s, are you ready? 1840, 1845 on the Historic Landmarks Register. It's the Hennigan house. So Mr. Hennigan was a farmer. And this house was over on 521, which we know is Johnston Road, further south Charlotte Highway. And very interesting, again, I use the word wide a lot. Now you may have seen my video a few months ago when they were renovating this house. Now it's done, now it's staged. Maybe you remember the red barn that sat there. So this is sitting on, I don't know, maybe close to an acre, but there are 6 home sites there that Peachtree Residential will be building on, farmhouse style, as per the Historic Landmark guidelines. So again, kind of a Greek revival, huge porch, people, beautiful. And if you like old homes, I used to live in a 1912 farmhouse. This puppy has all the elements of the old and a lot of new touches as well. So you can well imagine that homes back then, 1840, look at the old original heart of pine floors, all the original, but the configuration was different. However, in this particular one, you are noticing that they have high ceilings, which is very cool. And as my wife pointed out, because I just gave her a tour, that they also have the old windows with the glazing in such a way that just feels like it's just an old window. Very cool, you know, wood windows, right? Beautiful. So you've got a fireplace here, and there's more than one. Wow. So you've got a living room, or maybe this is an office for you. This is a very good sized room. And again, with the original floors, and look at the baseboard. I mean, that is generous. So much to cover here. Now, if you're in the market for a house like this, you definitely want to give me a call at 704-345-3400. And let me get one of my partners out here to get you in. So this is the first bedroom. Now, how would you like to have barn doors on your bedroom? So this could be a second office for you if two of you are working remotely. Because again, this is another large room, but look what they've done with the original walls, right? Beautiful. And yet they've retrofitted with some, it's kind of like, there's a second fireplace, with some can lights in the ceiling. This is a big room, guys. And then they've, you know, put some new touches on it, like some of these doorknobs. The doors are beautiful. Wow. So now the principle on this renovation, I just happened to be driving by here one day some months ago and recognized one of the old Bonterra builders principles. And so I stopped and he said, you can't shoot it yet, we're not quite done. But we all love Bonterra, honestly, from around here, because just how class of an act they were. Well, I see what he did and put into this, the same measure of cool and quality. I see it right in here. I would have thought that would have been a door, and that might have been a door going out to the barn at some point. So washer, dryer, oh man, this is just really neat. And then you've got a full bath right here. And of course, it's completely modernized, renovated, and restored and made to be very, very special. All the way down to the tile on the floor. It's just modern fit and finish. And yet you've got, again, the walls, original, right? Wow, so it's wood, right? Wow. And then this dining room. And you've got the nice touch of the crown. So this may or may not be a dining room for you. I think it's perfect. It's right off of the kitchen. Now the old house ended right here where I'm standing. This is all brand new. And how brilliant was it for them to add what people love and have to have, which is what? A cool kitchen, a designer kitchen. It's got one of those fancy dancy Italian ranges right there. Very nice. Again, that to match the wall trim that we've been oodling and oddling over. And what would it be like if they didn't have a farmhouse sink, right? This is an old farmhouse. Now, if you don't know the story about the Hennigan Place farmhouse, I started to tell you Hennigan was a farmer, had the house, And about early 70s, the fire department was about to burn this house down. Why? Because, you know, it was worthless to anybody. And this is great addition here, this deck space right off to the side. And by the way, you're going to have a few neighbors, but not many. There are 6 houses the other way, and there are 2 over here. One of them is under construction right now from Peachtree Residential, very close to 485. Wow, wow, wow. And so this is great space right here, and it's away from the road, etc. They use metal roof on this new addition that they put back here. So Mr. and Mrs. Snow were driving down 521 and happened to see the original old farmhouse and said, hey, can we buy that? And they said, yeah, you can buy it. $159, $159 is what they paid for it. They moved it across the street, and this is also brand new. They follow this cool little trim and a little vault. So they moved it across the street, and then they eventually found this land here off of McKee Road and Tilley Morris, very close to 485 and Providence Road, think Waverly. And this is a big room. And they put it here on about 5.5 acres, not quite 5.5. Well, wanted to sell it, or, you know, they did a lot of the restoration themselves on the original farmhouse, but couldn't find anybody, buyers. See, this is just like elegant, guys. You got the Edison light bulbs, put your own mirrors up there. And so it just kind of sat. Now, the developer was able to get Peachtree Residential involved. And by the way, when you think about Peachtree Residential, you want to consider, just kind of compare them to John Whelan, the old John Whelan homes type of quality, fit and finish, because that's what you're going to get. And because it's relegated to be farmhouse style, these 8 homes, they're going to be, you know, mostly in the 800s. You know, they say from the 700s. You know what that means if you're a subscriber of mine, right? Right, it means the 800s. By the way, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notification. Or you can wait till the end of the video, and that'd be a good idea anyway, and slap my face at the end, and you'll be able to subscribe. This is a huge master bedroom down. Is that what you would use it for? They matched the baseboard and trim. It's just so elegant, guys. I woke up today and told my wife, I said, baby, I'm gonna buy this house. And she's like, what? Really? I said, I don't know. This is a cool house. Having lived in an old farmhouse myself, this has got a lot of appeal to me. And if you're one of those people that love history and you love the old, but you want the new fit and finish, this one priced right at $800 on a large lot with a barn, right? It's pretty amazing. Let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Yeah, the door is cool. The fact that Dan Morrell from the Historic Landmark Society has got his thumbprint on this is cool to me, because he's a living legend. And thank you for your service to our city, Dan. So you come up here, and again, you've got the big windows and kind of the old, I don't know, what do you call that, crinkle glass? This is a nice space here. This is the kind of space you would see in a modern home, you know, with a loft up at the top of the stairs. But it's got the old pine floor. So we've got a full bath here. And they left room for you to individualize your showers the way you want them. And not your showers, but your mirrors. So this is great. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, they didn't spare on the detail. And again, guys, you look at the ceilings, you look at the wood, the original feel. So that was a bedroom and a bath. There's that third fireplace. You want to make this a bedroom, or is this maybe a work from home space as well? Same floors, little bump out there, put a desk there maybe. The windows are so large, wow. Wow, so the Hennigan house. So finally, now it's come to fruition, and somebody who knows what they're doing put in the time and the money to make this house what it is today. It's that 1840, 1845 farmhouse that has been spared from a fire drill exercise. And at $159, Mr. and Mrs. Snow put a lot of love into it. Having said that, now we've got a first-class builder, Peachtree Residential, building farmhouses around it. Got a good-sized land. If you want to get a video of that barn, if you're real serious about this, give me a call and ask me to go shoot the barn for you. And any other details, and I'll get one of my agents, one of my broker partners to get you in here and show you the Hennigan house. And if you want to buy one of the Peachtree Residential new homes on those lots, at the moment of this video, there are a few of those left. So give me a call, 704-345-3400. Subscribe, like, share, all that stuff that the kids do, and I'll see you in the next video.